I think a lot of our episodes this specific time with this season have been geared toward helping people find their purpose through the journey, through simplicity, through their finances, just different things that people can find purpose in. But I think that one issue with a lot of our season has been that we've been conducive with various preachers within the church, various self-help teachers and authors, various motivational speakers. And what I mean by that is this idea that when you go to a conference, when you go to a church, whenever you go to a self-help or motivational speaking engagement, what you'll find is that a lot of these speakers, they're focusing on allowing the audience to ultimately find this potential in a promise. And so they present tons of optimism, tons of hope, tons of futuristic ideas. But I think one issue we have in our current, when it comes to the speaking community, is that we're constantly painting a picture for people's future. And I believe 100% that in a culture where so many people are confused about what they want to do, giving vision is key. I completely have to say I agree with that. But what I do know is that our culture, when it comes to the speaking community, whether being a pastor, motivational speaker, or self-help teacher, we have been kind of lying to people by feeding them optimism and teaching them to actually find purpose in their potential rather than finding purpose within their limitations. And I think that what we do when we constantly are feeding people this lie of optimism and hope is that we're actually setting most people up for failure. And I know that I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I don't want to sound like we shouldn't give people hope. I know it's Christmas season. Everybody wants to be happy right now. But the odds are is that if you don't have 6 figures a year, then you just don't. I can't tell you that you're going to get more money next year by living the same lifestyle. There needs to be changes that make, and not only that, but there's progress to be made. I can't assume that I'm going to expect a promotion in my own career field within working 6 months. No, it takes years. It takes years of advancement, years of practice. And so what I want to talk about today is primarily this idea of how to find purpose within our limitations. Because I just understand so much that whenever it comes to this message of, like this message of just having this purpose within your promise, or finding a purpose within your dream, or finding your purpose within the future, or some sort of hope. The issue with that is that I believe in my heart that the message, what it needs to do is it needs to transcend from helping people finding their purpose in their potential, and we need to begin to guide people to finding their purpose within their boundaries and their limitations. Because what limitations and boundaries, what they do, I know that's not the most sexy topic to say to anybody, but what I want to do is that I understand that understanding our purpose and our boundaries and limitations, that's actually creates a freedom for us. It creates this ability to stop comparing ourselves and buying into the lies of the enemy.